Good morning, guys. We're here to get ready once again. That's what we do over here on this channel, get ready with me videos. I'm just putting in some of the Ordinary, what's this stuff called? Multi-peptide lash and brow serum. Focus for me with this is on my brows, just to see. Today will be day 3 using this. I'm not sure one bottle is going to do anything, so I might have to get a second bottle. For me, though, I got it for my eyebrows, not my eyelashes. I like having eyebrows. And I'm just throwing this in here. Whoa, come back. See, I have brow hairs here, but these ones are so light, it looks like I have nothing at the front at all. My under eye is dry this morning. Ugh. Maybe I should do some quick morning skincare, I guess. I wasn't going to, but I think I need some hydration this morning. I don't always do my skincare in the morning because I don't want to, I have dry skin, so I don't want to like over dry it, but this morning it feels like it needs a little something. We're just going to play around with makeup today. I do not have work. Okay. Yeah, it just says it's a multi-peptide lash and brow serum. Refer to the website for the directions of use. Oh, this is made in Canada? The Ordinary is Canadian? I did not know that. They have a couple of products that I used to buy. Their glycolic acid toner. I bought their facial moisturizer. Don't fall out. Please don't fall out. There we go. There's a couple of things I used to buy from them. I still get some of their acne serums. Okay, for this morning, we shall use Paula's Choice. Excuse me. My throat, doesn't start doing that until I start drinking in the morning. Otherwise, it's fine. And it's not every morning. I am working. Today I got off, and then I'm working Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday supposed to be off. Working Thursday. Supposed to have Friday, Saturday off. Well, tomorrow I'm supposed to work sandwich shift. But my manager called and asked if I would go work her shift tomorrow. Because she's not going to be able to come in. So I said, sure. Fine by me. So I start work at 6:30 tomorrow morning. And I think she said she might be changing this week's schedule. So I have enough on here. So my schedule for next week might end up changing. Especially if she ends up not being able to come in. We'll see what happens, because I do want to take Grace to the movies next week. She wants to go see Bad Guys Part 2. I think she owns Part 1 and she really likes it. We try to go to the movies once a month or once every other month with her. It's been with our work schedules though, and just how things been lining up. It hasn't gone the plan. I told her as long as my schedule for Friday, Saturday, as long as I have Friday, Saturday off, we'll go. I'll take her to go see it. We haven't been to the movies in... Jeez, I think the last time we went to the movies was when Moana Part 2 was in theaters. And yeah, then we haven't been back since. I'm going to put some of the Innisfree under eye stuff on. I slept in again this morning, which, yes, getting up super early, even on your days off, you can get more done right away in the morning. But It's like, man, just sleep. I think I slept 9 hours, 9.5 hours. 9 for sure. Which was nice. Getting that Fenty mascara off last night was a bit of a pain in the bum. That stuff was kind of messy. I did go ahead and order the Kosas mascara, the new one, because I've been waiting for that. It's been on the Sephora website, but not to buy. It's just showing like coming soon. Well, finally available now, so I did order it. Along with a couple of other things, nothing expensive. Some of those things might have been the Too Faced Pillow Talk bombs because they're all on sale. I do know today the Sephora line is 20% off, I think, with a code. There are a couple of things that I do like from the Sephora line, but nothing that I want to go buy. I mean, I could get another of the contour stick, but I still have some of that here. And yeah, that's definitely, that patch that's there, it's dry. That's why I think it's eczema. What I would be nice is Sephora would redo their powdered bronzer. Not the baked one, but the other one. Some of you might know. And I got rid of it because it was just, it smells like perfume. Did I get rid of it? Or actually, do I still have it? I have to go through everything. It just smells like straight up perfume. Too strong. So, but it was a very nice powder bronzer. For moisturizer, okay, I'm going to throw some of this on. I need to double check Amazon and see if they have this. Oh, maybe it was Walmart. Was it Walmart? No, I feel like it was Amazon. The makeup I do tomorrow, I'll pick out before I clock off this video. Tomorrow's makeup though is gonna be not a lot. At least, like, when I say not a lot, it's not gonna be like super glammy or anything. Especially for having to be to work so early. Yeah, this Innisfree Green Tea Hyaluronic Lotion, the Hydrate and Soften. I keep looking like bi-weekly to see if I can find it anywhere, and I can't find it, and I really like it, and this bottle lasts a long time. I got one more use out of this, which I'll use tonight, and then that will go into the empties bin. Alright, and then I do want a moisturizer, so I only have 2 moisturizers technically, which is these two. I'm going to use this one, the Ole Henriksen Truth Banana Bright Instant Glow Moisturizer. I've been using that one at night. I do like it. I got that from Ipsy BoxyCharm. But I like the Innisfree. Yeah, my skin does feel a little extra dry this morning. I probably need to pump some water into me. when I say that I try to comment on everybody's comment, or at least give a heart and like, if I don't, it's because it's not showing up. I came across a couple of comments last night that were from like 3 weeks ago, specifically from Bonnie. Bonnie knows who she is. And I mean, listen, if you want to be rude in the comments, be rude, go for it. But, you know, I'm petty enough, I will call you out on them, at least whether on the video or I'll comment back to you with a sarcastic comment or whatever. But yeah, came across a couple of comments last night that, I don't know, they're not popping up where the rest of your guys' are. Like, I don't know, Bonnie telling me I got a double chin. I mean, Bonnie, you're not new here. My double chin is not new. I've had this for ever. But thanks for pointing it out. It's not like I forgot I have a double chin. Sometimes I don't like to make assumptions, but sometimes based on comments, I can almost think, because one of my grandmothers is still alive, right? And sometimes she'll say something to somebody on the internet, and the way she words it, it's like, come on, Nan, like, really? And my grandmother, well, she does come off rude sometimes in comments. And so, I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but at the same time, I feel like Bonnie is definitely an older woman who doesn't give a shit, so she just says whatever. Like, telling me, oh, I really like your eye makeup. Joking, it's actually messy and ugly. It's like, why are you watching me if every video you're just gonna like say something that's mean? I mean, technically, is it mean? I don't know. I laugh at them. A comment's a comment. But it's like, Bonnie, I feel like Bonnie is bored or something. I don't know if she's ever left a nice comment, because so far every comment that I've come across from her, some people, I know Andy would probably say, but call her an old bag or something and tell her she's rude. But, and then like, yeah, and this Bonnie told me, wrote in one of the videos yesterday, she put down you and a bird icon, talk too much. And I was like, well, yeah, of course I talk too much. I talk. But it's like, what was the point of that one though? Unless she wants me to mime in my videos, I could give it a try. Not going to, but I could try. But I don't know. It's something that it makes me laugh. So thanks, if anything, Bonnie, thanks for the laughs, because every comment you comment, I just end up sitting here laughing out loud. Ugh. But yeah, so if you have commented and I haven't like liked or hearted like some of Bonnie's comments, it's because I haven't seen it. So probably since I have today off, I'm gonna go on all my YouTube things that I have, because there's like YouTube Studio, and then the comments that show up on YouTube Studio is not showing all the comments that show up overall like on the actual YouTube. So I'm gonna go check tonight, because I don't want anybody being like, oh, like she never hearts or likes or comments anything back on me. It's because I'm not seeing the comment. Like I said, I came across several of Bonnie's comments last night that I have not popped up on my YouTube Studio, which is where I spend a lot of my time commenting and stuff back to you guys. So if I haven't yet, just wait. I have to go searching. I've always said from the beginning, I don't want to be one of those people on YouTube who don't at least acknowledge, even if it's like a heart and a like on their subscribers. For skincare, I'm gonna leave it at that. Well, maybe, you know what, maybe I'll throw some of this in to Elba. I'm debating if I'm gonna order another one of these. I'm gonna check first. I don't have another one, but I might. They have another one that's clear bottle, but the formula is pinkish and not yellow. I want to go read up on that one and see what the difference is between it and this one. I believe my friend, I like the smell of this. I think my friend Andy said she doesn't though. Is it that product? Possibly. I do have this stick, but I kind of want to wait for till you finish using up the spray. Alright, so that's the skincare. At least for this morning. I probably will be in and out of being chatty in this video. I don't know. Okay. Is today the day that this finally gets used up? We shall see. What time does the mail go out? Excuse me. I still can't find my... I went ahead and ordered a couple of those Too Faced bombs because I can't find mine. I think it's gone, guys. I'm just gonna shake it just in case there's some product. Look, see? Just, you shake it just in case there's some product sitting right here. Try and get it to maneuver down. I believe this is the last. Yeah, this is the last use. We did it only a year later. Not using it every day, but I have used this, I feel like, a lot. Like, I think I've gotten a lot of uses out of it. Where is the product coming from? I'm like, it's the last use and there's more. Okay, I think we're done. So, it'll be in the description box. If you want a foundation that keeps on giving, I recommend this one. I was asked yesterday if I have recommendations for foundation for people with oily skin. I do not. I have dry skin. I've mentioned it in a lot of my videos. I have dry, sensitive, acne-prone skin. I don't know a thing about oily skin, so I wouldn't even know where to begin. When it comes to giving a recommendation for oily skin. Somebody who would know, though, is someone who has oily skin. Do I know Heather Austin? She has oily skin, so I could go look right quick at the maybe I'll go comment, make another comment. Do you guys, if I comment, do you get a notification that I commented on your comment? Because I could, Heather Austin, I believe she has oily skin. I watch her, even though I have dry skin, but I watch her because I like even though I'm neutral, with pops of color, but for the most part neutral, I like watching other people, even people who do like straight up clown makeup. Because I like seeing what they do. It's different, it's fun, it's interesting. Yeah, I watch Heather Austin. Not all of her videos, but I watch her. I watch Angelica or Angelica. I watch Betty Jean. Megan Turner. Not Megan, Morgan Turner. Several people. No, I think her name is Nopur. I have a coworker who actually looks a lot like her, but teenager. Yeah, there's a lot of people I watch. I'm all over the board with who I watch, but I don't watch all their videos. I watch depending on what it is what their video is about. I prefer to watch people doing their makeup. I like seeing people use the same products. So, kind of like what I do. Like, sometimes you'll see me use one foundation throughout the week. Sometimes you'll see me use 2 or 3 different ones. Same with mascaras and stuff like that. Like, I like seeing people who are using the same products over, not just like a one and done and you never see them use it again. I do like seeing people testing new makeup. Oh, yesterday I was talking about the girl whose makeup aesthetic I do like. Babs Beauty. I don't know why I was thinking I said Bunny. Babs Beauty, that's her channel. Or her channel name. I randomly just started watching her. And I was like, I like her makeup. Although she does look perfect by the time her face is done. Even without her makeup, she looks perfect. I don't know. I like her makeup. She's the one who I've been watching several of her videos who influenced me to finally buy or try the Glow Recipe Glassy Balm. Because I've had it in my wish list and I been going back and forth on it. Like, do I want to try it? Just like the Gisou, although I got this in a kit. But I have a couple of other products that I do want to try. But my mind's not fully made up. I don't want to just buy it. I want to make sure like I really want to try it. Anyways. So far, I like both. I don't know what one. I think I put this one on before bed last night. I mean, my lips are not dry. I don't like the smell of the watermelon in this one. But I like the formula. And then I'm going to put some of this Glow Recipe on. I do like this Glow Recipe, and I could see me getting another one. I just like how hydrating it is and glowy, like. And it's pigmented. I like, so far, I do have a Summer Fridays one, which is just about gone. It's over by my bed. So far, I like this one better than the Summer Fridays. This one hangs out more. It hangs out way longer on my lips than the Summer Fridays. But this one gets on my teeth, and I put it on the same way as every other one. I gotta go get my teeth cleaned. I need to make an appointment to go get that done. Do any of you guys go and get your teeth cleaned regularly or like once every couple of months? I want to go get that done. Last time I was at the dentist, they said I had perfect teeth. I mean, I got one tooth that's like pushed in a little bit, but it makes my smile more unique, right? I don't believe people need to have perfectly straight white teeth. But my bottom teeth, as I gotten older, especially like the front three, I got some discoloration happening in between. So the last time the dentist said my teeth were fine, like no cavities or that, surprisingly, I don't know how I don't have cavities. But and he said I don't even need a teeth cleaning, but I think I do want to book an appointment now to go get my teeth cleaned and see if I can get some help with that. Maybe he's probably gonna be like, they'll probably say I have to stop drinking coffee or tea or something, I don't know. Foundation's done. I have nothing picked out besides my foundation and eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna grab my wheel of makeup and see what's in here that maybe I want to throw on my face today. Let's use Tarte Sculpt Tape. And then we will blend this in. What brush was I using for this? This? I think so. Blend this in. Guess I could put a little bit more on, but that's fine. Definitely put more on, but just the lightness there, that's good. All right, for powder bronzer, let's use one that I've already used this week. Let's use Makeup Forever. Tomorrow's Saturday, all day. Come on, open sesame. Very pretty. And then I'm going to put some of this Rare Beauty highlighter on. I'm just gonna, oh, I know a highlighter I would like to get, just one shade. It's the new NARS one, but it is not on the Canadian Sephora website yet. Like, it's not even showing as a new product. But when it does come, I'm gonna buy one. It looks like it melts into your skin the same way as these Rare Beauty ones do. But for testing purposes and my love for highlighter, even though I barely use highlighter, it's one that I definitely would like to get. Because it is not sparkly or shimmery. It looks wet and beautiful. And that's my kind of highlighter. From what I've seen, it looks an awful lot. It looks like it blends just the same way as the Rare Beauty ones. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Absolutely. I feel like, I know it's because of my skin was not fully dried down, but I feel like I could see my bronzer sticking right here a little bit, like it looks a little bit darker. I do believe it's because my face, like, super moisturized. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. I must have foundation on my lips because this looks more pink and not as juicy red as yesterday. So I must have foundation on my lips. Skin looks good. Good job, Tammy. All right. Ooh. I see some juicy cheek products, but I feel like neither one of these are going to go with the eye look today. Because these are bright. I need to, I'm going to get a basket later today. These are going to go in there, as well as a couple of other products that I want to take some of my products that I know I've had a long time and start trying to, like, make a focus week or whatever on them. These two being that, because these are still good and I just don't want them to go bad. Do I just go bold with the cheeks today? I don't know. I mean, I'm staying home. Do they sell these anymore? I don't know. This is in the shade Bubbly. I'm gonna check and see if they still sell these. I do really like them, but they are bold. I used them a lot last year. Let's check and see. And I'll blend this in. I'm gonna use this brush for blending it. Because this brush is a bit more fluffy. It helps disperse it better. LYS. We still, here in Canada, don't have that new LYS powder, which I've been waiting to see. It's in the triangle and it looks marbled. See? Very pretty. Okay, that's not bad at all. Man, my internet. Sorry, we did not find any product match for your search. But that's the brand name. LYS, yeah. We still have that brand in Canada, do we not? LYS Beauty, yeah, it's right there. Yes. Bless me. The Higher Standard Cream Glow Blush Sticks. Yes, we still have them. They're $32. The shade Bubbly, which I'm using right now, is still on there. And then the other shade I have is Curvy, which is a peach color. The other shades they have are pretty, but they're not colors that I would wear. Have any of you guys bought the bronzer stick? I've debated it, but I don't want it bad enough. It piques my interest, but not enough for me to go buy it. They do have a foundation stick. Again, it doesn't... I don't think I've ever tried a foundation stick. They do have the No Limits matte bronzer. Also, I mean, part of me multiple times has debated just buying a full face of LYS and doing a full face. I did have the highlighter stick, did not like that. Their Triple Fix Serum Foundation, that does intrigue me. And I do know I like their setting spray. I do like their setting spray. They have a concealer. The Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush. My favorite shade of that is, if I can find it, Self Love, which is a rosy mauve. I don't know. I don't think I have mine. I had the minis, but they got so old I had to get rid of them. Yeah, have you guys tried the bronzer stick? Like I said, it's intrigued me, but not enough for me to buy it. That blush is pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm going to use the Rimmel Kind and Free setting powder. Actually, there's so many products that I've been trying to get my hands on, but we don't have it available. Both drugstore and Sephora stuff. This is just translucent. Scared the crap out of me. All I heard was what are you doing? Oh. Is your door open?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why I didn't hear you.
Oh, I wasn't passing.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
That whole time?
Yeah.
I've been sitting here for 34 minutes. Jeez Louise.
Well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if you guys ever have a question of what I'm putting on my face, except for my skincare, makeup wise, look in the description box. because all the makeup I use is down there. Whoa, this is a magnifying mirror really helps you see everything that's on your face. And I sure hope tomorrow is not crazy. I mean, opening shift, I've done opening shift several times before, but then I had my manager take me off them so that I could spend the mornings at home with Grace, especially on the days where she got up early. There's probably going to be some changes within the next month or so.
What's that?
Well, I'm really hoping and praying that I do good when I go do the training in the bakery. It's just with what's going on in the deli right now, because I'm not going to put it out here on the internet, but what's going on in there now, it's just, I feel like it's my final straw for the, just being fed up with people being what seems like sneaky and stuff. People not being fully honest. There's also several people who I think are leaving the deli, but of course the manager doesn't know at this moment. But like someone already quit, their last day's tomorrow. But it's because they went and got another job, which, hey, you know what? Good for you. You're not bound to work in the deli, no matter what anybody says. And then someone else does have several job interviews they're going to throughout this week. I know someone's upset, and I don't believe they're upset with me, but I'm getting, so, I mean, a lot of people already know seniority, the way seniority works with hours and stuff. Someone's saying they're not, like, they're upset, not with me though, but they noticed myself and two other people are getting more hours than them, and I was just like, hey, I understand your frustration and stuff, but I just want to remind you, like, remember like how the seniority thing works. And I was like, and keep in mind, like, someone literally just quit, so they're leaving Saturday, and you just gotta hang in there. I might be leaving, especially like fully, especially if the bakery works out for me. So the hours that I'm working will go on to those who are still there as well. Although I do believe if things end up working out for me in the bakery, she's probably gonna have to hire at least one person. Maybe two though, and I say that not because, but there's so many people, there are several people who are working in the deli who complain about no hours, but then they're constantly trying to get other people to take their shifts, or they're constantly calling in sick. And that's something that annoys me, the complaining about not getting enough hours, but then you're always trying to give your shifts away or get someone else to take it. It's like, schedule's done. If you need RTO, put that in like a month beforehand. Like, give the manager a heads up. I mean, the bakery currently knows they know something's going on in the deli right now. But I'll leave it at that because I'm not gonna put that out there. All right. Let's get to the eyes. So we're going to use the Adept, because I said my focus for this week was the Adept Vivette palette. Bellabeautebar Unoriginal Nudes, and then the other palette was Glaminatrix Ground It. So we're not using Ground It today. we're gonna use these two together today and see what we create. What will it be? Who knows? Of course, we all know this is a neutral palette. Last night when I was on Instagram looking, this palette looks so much like, it's not identical, but it's so much, very much so, the Smoky Glam palette. Although Smoky Glam's mostly pinks and mauves. I did not need both, but I have them. And then here's the Vivette palette. Vivette. I really, really like the shimmers in here. I mean, I like the shimmers in both, but if you really want a shimmer that's just not a shimmer. By the way, yesterday, by the time I got home from work, you could tell I had makeup on, but my eye makeup looked so bland and dull. And I did kind of say, I don't think any of these, although some of them do come off super shiny and sparkly, for the most part, I think I can say this is like a nice, if you're not into like the pow factor for like the shimmers and sparkles, this is a great palette. Because I used, I think it was this one? No, I used this one. And even as I was putting it on, I think I did mention like it wasn't giving anything really. Like it was shimmery, but nothing. It's like your basic shimmer. So I do like the shimmers in there, but if I want something that's going to give me a little oomph, a little something extra, I think the Adept, even the Ensley Rain right now, that might be the next, when I do my next like brand of just one brand eyeshadows for like a week or two, I think it might be Ensley Rain. Might, because there's another couple of other brands I also want to do. Okay, where are we gonna start? I need a cloth. Because when I don't want to, I don't know where I put my color switch. I haven't washed my makeup. That's what I gotta do today. I was supposed to do it last weekend. Wash my makeup brushes. I'll do that today. I will. I'm just wiping my brush off on the cloth. And I'm going to start out with these two shades here. Just put this all over. I don't remember if Matt's getting off work early today or not. There was something that he wanted us to go do after work, but it's downtown and I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people going to this thing. I'm gonna go into, I don't know. Hey, where did that brush? Oh, it's right there. It's like, wait a minute. I think I'm gonna go into the shade here. Just dip it in there. Put it on the lash line and wing it out a little bit. Kind of like that. Can't believe that worked. Now, I'm trying to do the same thing on the other eye. identical, but you know what? It's something. That's okay, I can always try and clean it up later too. We all know I don't do wings here because I don't know how to do that. But good enough. I'm also gonna go into, I'm gonna do another shade that's a little bit lighter than that. Well, because I do want to do a pop of color. So I think I want to use the purple in this look today too. I think I'm gonna go into this one first. This one right here. Just, you know, just follow along. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna put this up over that one. Like that. Like I said, we're gonna play around today. It's gonna be a longer video, so. I just want to play with the makeup today, not be serious. Not like that. Although I feel like you can see the wing more on that side. And then I want to go into the purple that's in this palette. Bring this shade up higher. I'm going to take this brush, I'm going to go back to that first brown shade that I used. I do have to clean that up a little bit, especially right there. Yes, it is looking a bit weird, but we will just play along. I kind of feel like if I take this brush, I'm going to go into the first two shades I used and blend over up here. Like once we get shimmer on there, it won't look so weird. Right now it looks weird because I have like puffy lids up here. So when I do dark on the lid, this is why I don't do darkness on the lid, is because of this. Like, I know my eyes enough to know why I don't do dark, and then, because then it makes my eyes look more deep set, and it makes this part look like it's out more. But I can fix it by bringing darkness out here. Like I said, once the shimmers are on, it'll come together. Okay, so for shimmer, I think I'm gonna start with Magic. And like, a lot of what I'm doing is gonna get covered up with shimmer anyways. Like, look at that. Instantly, look at the difference, because it went lighter in the middle. These shimmers are so pretty. And yes, I'm bringing it right up to where the purple is up there as well. Because I want to make my eyes not look so small. Do the same thing on that shade there. I see so many different tones in there, like colors. I bet some of you are watching this like, what is she doing? Because like I said, we're playing. No need to be alarmed. I know I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, but that shift. I said gosh. This shift, I see like teal and peach and pink. So pretty. This palette makes me want to bring out my other Adept palettes and really give them a chance and play with them, even if it's just for the shimmers, because the shimmers in the Adept palette, especially this one, I feel like the other ones I haven't played with them enough, but I'm just wowed by the shimmers in this one. The only ones that isn't my favorite is this one, because it goes burgundy, but I feel like even these two together, I feel like when the fall winter comes, that's when I'm going to get the most use out of that one. That's so pretty. How many times can I say that? I'm debating if I want to do this one or this one in the front. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I really don't know. Let me swatch them again. I feel like I need to. I like them both for different reasons. Like, look at them. Oh, they both would go good with this. I'm gonna do this one. Vivette. But you could literally just take that shade I put on, which is called Magic, and just do that straight across. I mean, that's what I could literally do, but I want to throw a little something else in there, and they blend so seamlessly together. The only thing that sucks, well, I mean, all the indie brands that I have, they're expensive, right? Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, they're affordable. They're not affordable whatsoever, but there's a reason for that, okay? There's a reason for that. And Adept probably the most expensive one that I have. Because Ensley Rain's expensive, Glaminatrix, Bella, yeah, I feel like Adept is like one of the highest price points. And to me, I understand why. Nothing's on this brush, I'm just blending. over. So I wish, where's that mirror? I don't know if we'll be able to see shifts with this one or not. Probably not. I mean, I can see the shifty colors. So pretty. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I'm gonna take some of that purple on the, actually first I'm gonna do, I think, take a brown down there and then some purple. So I'm gonna go into this one here, blend this, attach it from that line and blend this down first. And then I'll throw some purple down there as well. This is what I like about just playing with makeup. No idea what you're doing, you just go for it. See what happens. And then I'm gonna go take a little bit of that purple and throw some of this down here too. Yeah, the wing life is not for me. I can't do a wing. I'm debating. See, I could definitely keep it open out here, but let me just think. It's so like ethereal looking to me, like fairy colors. Alright, I'm gonna go a little bit into this one. Just like that, and then I'll take my other brush and just blend it a little bit. Wing life is not for me. I'm not good at wings. I'm just gonna blend. Much better. Sometimes you know your own eye shape, you know what works for your eyes, what doesn't. What works on one person's eye shape might not work on the other person's. It's like trial and error. That is so pretty. I like this. Eyeshadow is so fun. I can't even tell you a favorite look that I've had lately because I've been liking all my looks. All of them. Okay, 4 powder blush. So there's the Vivette palette. The mattes, they've blended. I haven't had a problem with the mattes, although I haven't used a ton of the mattes, but I have used every single one in here. No, I haven't used the blue. That's the only one I haven't used. We'll have my weekly roundup video tomorrow, but I'll leave that at that. The burn book. I know it's not called a burn book, but that's what it reminds me of. Excellent. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll keep my comments until the weekly roundup. But I will say I have not been disappointed by the 3 palettes I've used this week at all. Okay, I do want a powdered blush. Am I looking warm tone or am I think I'm looking kind of neutral. So for blush, let's use Blissed from Kosas. Part of me the past couple of days has been debating passing along to coworkers blush shades that I am not going to get much use out of. What do you guys think of that? One that's sticking out to me is the Kosas blush. I think it's in the shade Butterflies. Like, I was going to, and I was like, no, wait. And then, because like I have this thought that, like, what if I end up wanting a pink that color? But how often do I go for pink? Like, I can go through my blushes and see what I have that's pink. Because I know I have RMS. I have a pink one there. I do have a Patrick Ta one that's pink. This one. There's a couple of blushes I feel like I feel like I could give them a new home where they're going to get more use out of, because I'm more for like the neutral, peachy, mauvey blushes. I like this one. It's pink, but it's not bright pink, you know? Have I swatched this for you guys? Like, see, it's pink, but it's like a peachy pink. And that, like, I'd rather this one over the butterfly shade. I guess I'll ask my coworkers, or I'll just put it in the basket. I have a basket underneath my desk that's full of makeup and whatnot that I'm passing on to a coworker. Actually, I gotta figure out her schedule, because I need I'm not carrying that basket down there. But at the same time, I'm like, she's not gonna want to carry this to the bus stop and whatnot to go home after work. So Matt and I are probably gonna have to coordinate when we can drop it off at her place, which we have dropped things off to her before. It's pretty. I like this one way more. I think the baby one, where is that? I think I'm gonna pass that one along to a coworker so it gets used. I really don't want something sitting here. Oh, I also have this Fenty one. I like this one. These feel so fantastic. So this one's like a purpley pink. Let me find it right quick. You guys are like, Tammy, come on, you're taking forever. That's fine. We're hanging out, having a good time. This one, I also have this one that's, I would consider pinky mauve. Or rose. Ooh my. So I have these two. One's more like a lavender to me. The other one's like a peachy. So one sec. Where did I put it? Did I already put it in the basket? No, I didn't. 'Cause if I did, it would be on the top. Where would I have put a Kosas blush if I ran out of space? Well, this one's never leaving me. The Dreamland, that's my favorite shade that I have. If you had a blush and you ran out of space, where would you put it? I try to keep like blushes, like brands not together, but I already ran out of space for my Kosas ones. Here it is. It's not a bad color, but I mean, you can see how bright that is. Shade Butterflies. even just having it against my skin tone, I'm just like, it's pretty. It's right here. So that's the Fenty one, and this is the Kosas Blushes Life. I like the Fenty one better. So I am going to ask a coworker. I have 2 coworkers. I'm just going to put it in the basket and hope one of them will use it. So I'm decluttering that one because I'm not going to get very much use out of this one. I got it from BoxyCharm. I'd much prefer the Fenty shade. Man, that House Labs blush is so pretty. Wow. Now that this blush is on, the blush is definitely warmer than the eyes. Like the eyes are kind of like a mix of cool, more on the cool tone side, but I said before, it doesn't really matter to me. I like mixing cool and warm tones. I'm going to do a little bit more face powder before I set my face. I need to make sure though I'm done decluttering before I take that basket to my coworker. Okay, we're going to set this. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not missing anything. For lips today, what do we want to use? I'm gonna wash these eye brushes. Wash my sponge. My skin looks nice. Okay, I feel like, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Mascara and lips. I don't think I have... Why is there water over there? I'm gonna check and see if I have any... I cannot pass any lip products along. I told my coworker I do have some lip products I know, like, they're not colors I'm like, oh, I love this color, but I told her mascaras and lip products are one things I won't pass along unless it's a mascara or lip product that has not been opened. Otherwise, no. Okay. Possibly I'll use something that's in that drawer. Oh, and we're also gonna pick out makeup for tomorrow. I'm gonna take these 2 things out because I'm taking those 2 things. I'm gonna use those 2 things tomorrow. Do I use this tomorrow? Maybe. For new lip products. I think actually I'm gonna wash my hair tonight and I'm gonna use this, the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil and Shampoo. I'm gonna use this tonight when I do my hair. Hey, was that a mascara? No. That's a lip product. I'm like, what? I do need a mascara. Let's put this on. NARS. Doesn't go with this look. because it's peachy. It goes with the blush. That feels so nice. I feel like I need something with a bit more pink, like a pinkish tone or a purple tone in it. Do you guys think if I set some of my lipsticks upside down that the bullets would fall out? Let me know. I feel like some people do and some people don't. And I debated doing that, but I'm worried that if I do that, my lipsticks will fall out. Like the bullets. Okay, I'm going to use one of these today. That NARS gloss is very nice, but we're not wearing that today because that's very... That's more on the peachy side. I want, or not, yeah. I kind of want something a bit more pink, but that feels nice. It feels very nice. I'm either going to use, I think this one. This is the Revlon Super Shine, Super Lustrous Shine Glossed Up Rose. And yeah, I want something a bit more pink. There's that one right there. So that's our lip for today. The other option is this one. It's more peachy, but it would go with, and that one's right here. These smell so good too. They smell sweet. Alright, and then we need mascara. And then we'll pick out makeup for tomorrow morning. Like I said, I gotta get about 4. So it's gonna be like fast, easy, quick makeup. Alright, I need mascara. That's what I said already. Let's use the Makeup by Mario one. And then we'll pick out makeup. That is so pretty. I need to sneeze, don't sneeze. Last time I sneezed, well, I just put my mascara on. I ended up with mascara all down because it was still so wet. Alright, mascara's on. I'm digging this look. It's very... Those shimmers are so pretty. I wasn't even sure how this look was going to even end up looking, but I like it. Alright, what do you guys think? Let me know. I like it, I like it, I like it. Don't like that I got mascara. There we go. Good enough. It's good enough for me, that's all matters. Alright. So this is today's look, guys. If you like it, or this is as far as you want to watch, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to pick out makeup for tomorrow. Like I said, I got to do early morning tomorrow. So I don't want the makeup to be like complicated or anything like that. First things first, we need foundation for tomorrow. So I think we're going to use... the Maybelline Fit Me foundation tomorrow. Followed by, we're going to use the NARS, the multiple in Dazed for blush. So with that, we will use the Kosas Dreamland blush shade. I'm going to take the Lancome lip product. Looks like that. So, foundation, lip, cheeks, bronzer. Well, this one never fails me, so say Sun Melts for cream bronzer. I'll use the Rimmel Kind and Free Translucent Setting Powder. For powdered bronzer, well, for eyebrows, we'll grab the Rimmel Kind and Free. For mascara, I'm gonna do... What are you? Not you. We're gonna use the Rimmel, or not Rimmel, Revlon Color Stay Full-Time Mascara. I want a powdered bronzer. What one? We'll use Pat McGrath powder bronzer tomorrow. Setting spray will be the Milani. And then I need... What do I want to do for eyeshadow tomorrow? Excellent question. Will this go, or is this too nude? Do I want to play with a cream shadow stick? No, I'll play with that on another day where I have more time. That's actually got to go in here so I don't forget. Let's do, because like the eyes are going to be so basic. You know what? We'll use this What's Up Beauty. It's called Flirtique Eye and Cheek Palette. We're just going to use this on the eyes tomorrow. There's two shimmers in here. And some like dusty neutral. We'll use that on the eyes tomorrow. So that's tomorrow's makeup. This is today's. I like it. Once my glasses are on, it's even better because then I can see. Alright guys, thanks for watching, hanging out with me for this long get ready with me, chit chatty. And yeah, until tomorrow, enjoy your weekend. Today's Friday. Hopefully you have the weekend off. I know I don't. Anyways, thanks for watching guys.